Gotcha for Coffee and Music 1677 right here in Ithaca, New York. Happy Monday to you. Let's go. It's good to see you here. Happy Monday. It's a warm one. It's a warm one, and it's going to be a warm one all week, isn't it? I know it's going to be warm in your neck of the woods. So I hope you're staying cool out there. Kicking it off on this beautiful Monday. Hope you're doing well. This is Old Boots Got Soul. Thank you for tuning in to Coffee and Music 1677. Such a hot day in Slovenia, too. Woo! Stay cool, Primas. How's it going, Thomas Cruff? Good to see you. Let's go. This is Old Boots Got Soul. I step out in the morning on an uneasy day. The world is split and unsure, so I'm sure to step in the strongest way. With every footfall, I remember who I am. Each and every memory help strengthen how I stand. We are cracked, but we shine. There ain't a belief or dead end that can keep us confined. Yeah. Old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it. And this life has a toll, I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, we carry on this way so we get better every day. I come home in the evening after a hard working day. I'm proud of what I've done, even if it's just for a little pay. I kick off my boots before we do it all again, always remembering where I'm going and never forgetting where I've been. We are cracked, but we shine. Every step for decades will be mine. Old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it. And this life has a toll, I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, we carry on this way so we get better every day. Yeah, getting better every day. Yes, old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it. And this life has a toll, so I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, we carry on this way so we get better every day. Old boots got soul, getting better every day. That's how we're kicking it off here on this Monday on Coffee and Music 1677. Good to see you. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Good morning to you, Primas. How's it going, Thomas Cruff? We got Richard Weed in the house. We got Brian Board. Good to see you, Carlos. Good afternoon to you, Neil. Cheers to you guys. This is Coffee Music 1677. How's it going? Happy to see you here. Let's talk boots of the day, though. That song, Old Boots Got Soul, You guys rocking some maybe old boots, some vintage boots, some new boots? Your old trusty pairs? Let me know what you got rocking in the live chat right now. Today I'm going with the Nakona Shrunken Shoulder. This is an old pair of Nakona, US-made Nakonas. Shrunken Shoulder U-toe. Classic heel on these. Leather outsole. Let's go. These are my old boots for the day. Definitely getting sold. Well, they're not super old. They were kind of new when they came to me. So, but they do have a resole. So I do like wearing these, and I wear them quite a bit. So I'm going with my Shrunken Shoulder Nakona boots today. What about you? What about you? How's it going, Dane? Good to see you. Thank you, Carlos. Good morning, guys. Let's go. Kathy Weed rocking some new to you Blackjack Triad boots. Damn, that's awesome. Killing it. Takova's Dean, Nile Crocodile, and Black Cherry Dane. Holy moly. What a way to kick off the week. Prima's going to be wearing the Justin Ropers later for work. That's what I'm talking about. And Richard Weed rocking some Ruho Alligator, the brown belly. That's what I'm talking about. Is that a bias cut alligator? That bias cut alligator, I love it so much. It looks so good. That diagonal. The diagonal. Oh, really? Blackjack? Those are gators? Those Blackjack Triads? Whew, damn. Man. Weed household looking to take a bite out of this week right from the start. Love it. Prima's wore your ropers all weekend, was feeling it for a festival. Didn't wear those very much. Nice. Getting it done. Flipping a coin between R Watts and Full Quills, and the Pete's feels like triple digits, so you got to stay cool. Tell me about it, right? That's the thing, you know. Once it gets warmer, it's like, which pair of boots do I wear? And for me, anyways, I always go to the ones that are more traditionally made. So, like these ones here, these Nakona Shrunken Shoulder boots, since there's a hard leather insole on the inside, it's all like cowhide lined. These are going to breathe better than some of the newer boots that have a lot of composites and stuff on the inside, which don't breathe as well, so they're going to feel hotter, right? So that's my trick to trying to stay cool and continue wearing boots, is just wear boots with less stuff in them. The more leather, the more better. For summer. Both are bias cut, Kathy. I love it. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love the bias cut alligator boots. If you wear the right ones, fine, Kat. You can get away with it. You just gotta wear the traditionally made ones. All leather. All leather. Black can be hot if you're standing in the sun all day. I wore my white boots on Saturday. That was a good one. Both, again, traditionally made. Old boots, vintage. Shop Goodwill find. Gotta love it. What are we feeling here on this Monday? Do we need to, do I have any cool down songs? Or do we need to get it rip roaring here on this Monday? I'm kind of feeling Nightcrawler Rehearsal or Steel Never Cold for Long. What do you guys feel about those? And wool socks, please, Brian says. No cotton. Oh, it's Nina. Good to see you, Nina. The fat babies are pretty short, though. You might be able to get away with a little bit of wear with those. If It Takes Years, I haven't played that one in a long time. That would be fun. That one's way up here, though. You want Steel Never Cold for Long? I'll tell you what, Carlos. I'm going to practice up If It Takes Years, and because I probably will mess it up, especially the B part, which gets going pretty good. So let me run through it a couple times, practicing, and we'll get to it this week for sure when you tune in again. You want Steel Never Cold for Long? Let's do it. Let's do Steel Never Cold for Long. Maybe we'll get a little bit chill. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a chill from this one, because we do talk about winter in it, but just like the steel, We won't be very cold for long. Here we go. Still never cold for long. It was the colors that her mother wore, the alliance that her father swore. She was born with cold steel and let alone, but that steel never cold for long. Brought up on a winter's dune, she was cradled in a sickle moon. Men were doomed because this was her home, and that steel never cold for long. Her first man treated her like his last girl. Oh. And right away, he wasn't long for this world, and he lays disturbed now. It was a cool, clear night in Mentor. She found the man that she sent for. The sheriff's son met her at the door, and that steel never cold for long. He saw the scar on her shoulder, stopped in the heat, and he told her he's colder now after the roar, and that steel never cold for long. Then she leaves like nothing happened at all. The sheriff arrived, could not believe what he saw, and forgets the law now. Look out, look out. Sheriff finds her on the county line. He says, I see you doing just fine. I clipped you last time, but consider yourself gone. Yeah, that steel never cold for long. Only sound is the quivering trees. They pull up and Sheriff falls to his knees. She leaves knowing she was never wronged, and that steel never cold for long. Yeah. Steel never cold for long. Let's go. Good morning, Jake. How's it going? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Oh man, what a busy week. What a busy week last week. What a busy week we have this week. But I still feel like I need to play one more song to get going here, even though it is pretty hot, especially under these lights. So we're gonna play one more here. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? What are you feeling? What am I feeling? Maybe I was kind of feeling maybe Nightcrawler Rehearsal, but it's very similar to the last one. The vibe is kind of similar. Thank you, Richard. Missed you too, Jake. I know last week was so busy, right? This week is a busy one for me too. Man in the Suit of Mirrors. Let's do that one. Man in the Suit of Mirrors. Let's go. This one's off my album Gardener Hands, if you guys are interested. You want one shot? We could do one shot. Screw it. We'll do one shot instead. We gotta do Welcome Back Jake song. Thanks, Jake, for the request. Romeo and Julietas? Screw it. We'll do one shot and finish her off with Romeo and Julietas. I was thinking about that too. the other day. I was like, I haven't played that in coffee and music in a little bit, so you got it, Carlos. We'll do 2 more songs. Both of these are off of Life is for Taking Chances. Thanks for the request, guys. Oh, you want Man in the Suit of Mirrors, Premons? Screw it. We'll make it a 5-song Monday. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I coming off the trail with Wyatt, Bat, James, and Virgil, and we were thirsty for some whiskey, but had not a penny to our names. My boots were too dusty and my muscles too tired to sit with some inbreds and lie through my teeth for a few card games, so the other 4 boys got a table and I moseyed on up to the bar. They often joked there was more silver on my tongue than in all of Tombstone. I said, barkeep, we came in only with our guns and good looks. We ain't good with the broom, ain't good with the books, but a drink would liven up our weary bones. What do you say? He said, empty your wheel gun out on the bar and we'll see how many rounds there are. Yeah. 1 shot for 1 shot and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot for the whole lot and that leaves you with 1 shot for your life. Well, I looked at the bullets, but I looked longer at the bottle. As much as I hated to part with those 5 rounds, lost for taking chances, so I told the boys we had a deal and they all came up for their drinks. Then my eyes stopped at the stairs and Big Nose Kate and I were exchanging glances. Last time I saw her was when the Rangers took me from her bed, but she helped me escape before they could put a rope around my neck. She walked on over to where the mouth breathers were playing. One spouted a curse at her. I guess they weren't playing with a whole deck. I said, you got 1 shot to apologize, or I'll put 1 shot between your eyes. 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot is all you got. You got 1 shot for your life. Then he said something dumb like he don't apologize to whores. So I figured he was asking for all the things that would come next. I still had my whiskey in my hand when he reached for his gun. But he was all wrist and it's all hip, so I kept my word a la tete. Then I was empty, but I hadn't spilled a drop. His friend made a move, I was quick to my knife. He knew he'd been beat by the shine of the blade. I finally drank and said, give me your bullets and I'll let you leave with your life. Well, before he ran, he let them fall to the ground, and I bought the boys and Kate another round. 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot is all you got. You got 1 shot for your life. Yes, 1 shot now, 1 shot, 1 shot. Ha. Yeah, that's 1 shot off the album Life is for Taking Chances. Let's do it. All right, you can hear that one on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and everywhere else. Thank you, Carlos, for that super chat tip. Let's go. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Man, oh man, we got to kickstart this Monday, right, Brian? Let's do it. All right, here's another one from the same album, another story song. This one is about the bad guy, though, a loan shark who has his favorite cigar brand, Romeo and Julietas, and he has 2 cigar cutters, since he is a loan shark. One for his favorite brand, and the other, well, listen in. chilling in the house. Good to see you, Jeff. I'm familiar with your kind, my friend, and it's unlikely you'll have a respectable end. But me, I'm a businessman, and I know life like this cigar in my hand. Too many people don't know if you cut it too high, it will unravel and leave you dry. I keep a one for my Romeo and Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. Oh. Man, I thought you were smarter than this. My only interests are cigars and interests. You're good for it is all you say, but you ain't won nothing since that horse Lucky Day. And so you see my dilemma now, and the need for collateral before you leave town. I keep a one for my Romeo and Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. I'm beginning to get impatient here as you compromise my wealth. Since you don't use those fingers for counting cash, I guess I will just help myself. You see, part of my living come from gambling on the gamblers, and I like to keep those who keep a good hand. But you've been a bad hand, so I'll give you a bad hand instead of folding you and making you a dead man. If you're still looking to leave here with green, you better be willing to part with your pinkies. Yeah, while I wait for you to make some digits, you have to leave some digits here with me. I keep one for my Romeo and Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I will make sure that you come back to see us. Yeah, alright. Yeah, let's go. That is one for my Romeo and Julietas, about a loan shark who tries to get people to pay him back, and when they don't pay him back, takes their fingers. Thank you, Jeff. Good to see you, Juan. Good morning, guys. We're all about the story songs today. That's the thing. That's the whole thing. The ballads. From yours truly, Balladeer. That's what it's all about, telling stories in songs, including this one here, another bad guy song about a con artist who steals all the money from a rich man's mattress. And the con man part, it's almost like he wears a suit of mirrors to get past your defenses. How's it going, Luis? Good to see you. Good morning from Brazil. This is The Man in the Suit of Mirrors, off my first album, Gardener Hands. With a customized charm, he rolls into the room, his 3 hounds at his back. Entering with him is the light of the moon, to light the dark within you, showing you what you lack. He has no title of power, but assumes the air. It is mysteriously loud. It is his suit that makes him familiar to you, and it brings your guard down. And now, tell your mother to take you back home. Tell your mother my your mother to take you back home and be afraid of the man in the suit of meals. There was an old country ball in the Smithson barn. A wealthy family, 'twas said, in his usual attire under another name. Into that ball he tread. Now, Gerald Smithson owned the mine down the hill. He held parties as he pleased. After a little ale, he told the man in the suit his wealth made him sleep easily. Now the man in the suit found young Mary Smithson, the trophy that made Gerald's spouse. Mary had never met someone quite like herself. Soon offered him a tour of the house. She giggled and flirted as he jested his way. From different rooms she would lead, till they came to the bedroom where he sat on the bed. It was a good mattress indeed. Yeah, tell your mother to take you back home. Tell your mother my fears. Tell your mother to take you back home and be afraid of the man in the suit of meals. Gerald Smithson went looking for his wife, in dire need of a waltz. He went to the house and he called from downstairs. He heard only the echoes of his calls. Climbing the staircase, he went to his room. A cool breeze as he opened the door. His mattress was thin and there were only a few dollars left. Mary lay bare on the floor. Tell your mother to take you back home. Tell your mother my fears. Tell your mother to take you back home and be afraid of the man in the suit of meals. Oh. Man in the Suit of Mirrors. That's off my first album, Gardener Hands. You can hear it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and anywhere else, including right here on Coffee Music. All right, guys, it's time to get at it. Stay cool out there. I know it's going to be a warm run all around the world. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to be on Instagram for Coffee Music number 1678, and right back here on YouTube for 1679 on Wednesday. So I'm hoping you guys have a spectacular week. If I see you, when I see you, cheers. You know how we do it. We kick ass, take names, and have a little fun while we're at it. Love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in here on Coffee Music number 1677. Let's go, Kathy. Have a sunshiny week. I'll see you guys around. Peace. Have a good one. Let's do it.